Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another Billiards Camera live stream. Got a fun matchup this afternoon between Robbie Burchfield and Joe Phillips. They will be doing race to 15 today. Going to be playing 10 ball. They will be getting started here in just a moment. I think they were going to get something to drink, use the restroom, all that stuff, and then they are going to lag for the break. So give us just a moment to get everything shared to the different platforms. Please, if you're tuning in already, make sure to do the same. And we will be back with you here in just a second.
So fine, oh, won't you come with me, girl, so I can make you mine. When I walked up to her, oh, she smelled so good. All I could think about was how to get next to her. Oh, the girl, oh yeah, she looks so fine, you know she blew my mind, you know. Oh, won't you come with me, girl, so I can make you mine.
All right, getting ready to get started here. They've lagged for break. Looks like Robbie is breaking first. He was racking, so I am guessing this is going to be rack your own. I got Mike here table side with me. Good afternoon, sir. How are you today?
Good afternoon. We have a long day of some pool action for everyone today. This is the first of 3 matches we've got scheduled for today. Andy, we appreciate you taking time out of this beautiful Sunday afternoon. There's probably other places we'd rather be, huh? But
no, anytime there's pool involved, this is the place to be.
Of course. It is a nice day out there, but we do appreciate everybody tuning in.
Feels good out. I think I'll leave it out.
Right. Well, first game, quick.
Yeah, mercy.
We didn't even get a chance to say hi, hello, nothing.
Yeah. Puts Joe up 1-0 in the race to 15.
10 ball, I know 10 on the break spots. Continue shooting. Obviously, they're doing rack your own. Looks like the 2 and the 3 ball are in the back. We are also guessing push-outs. I'm sure there's push-outs. But these guys came in just bang, 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 ready to get going. So here we are, 10 ball on the second or third shot of the match.
That's the way to do it.
Both Robbie and Joe play mostly out of Chrome up in North Little Rock. Both of them are current APA players and play. I'm not sure exactly where they play out of there, but I know they play a lot of tournaments. Just about every weekend I see their names. In the entry fee, in the entry list, and in the tournament results. These two guys are kind of rocking the 5s and under division that they've got going up there at Chrome. They're always in the top 3. So this may be just a little of, all right, let's figure it out once and for all. Who's the best of the
Gotcha. Okay.
of those of the 5s and under that play up there quite a bit.
Nice.
But both 5s, like I said, it won't be long. You know, they're both getting better type players. Man, I've known Robbie for years and years. He's been playing with me. Good kick attempt there from Joe.
Been playing since Nam.
Yeah. He probably been playing 10 years in some of my tournaments and that sort of thing. And when he first started, yeah, he was a 3. Just couldn't do much. So in the years, he has gotten better, and now as a 5. I'm not going to be shocked when he's a 6 at some point. And I've seen Joe, met Joe a couple times. I don't ever recall seeing him play.
Yeah, this is the first time that I've had a chance to really talk to either of them. I did not get in depth in anything, just a general "Hey, how you doing?" type thing. So I'm excited to see what these guys have to put out on the table for us.
They had originally talked about doing a Masters races, best of 3, and I told them, well, we don't want to broadcast you guys for 6 hours.
Yeah, we can attest that a Masters format, after playing last weekend, you and I and some other great teams, that was a long day.
I'm not recovered from that still.
No.
It was a long weekend.
Yeah, I know that our team finished up the day roughly 3 o'clock Sunday morning, and that's when the finals match
Starting.
Yeah. Who won that? Do you know?
Yes. Rick, Dusty, and Quincy.
Okay, gotcha. So the other team didn't have to double dip to.
Correct.
Okay, so
Yeah, they won it in 2 sets. Dusty and Rick each won their first sets, and it was over.
okay, they were probably done by what, 4:30?
By the time we were getting home, probably.
Okay, yeah, pretty much.
In Jacksonville. Yeah, it was a day.
Well, congratulations, guys. If you're watching, I hadn't had a chance to speak to you previously, but well done.
I know Rick's down in Birmingham, played in the tournament down there.
I'm sorry, that's Birmingham,
Birmingham.
not Birmingham. Birmingham.
Okay. I looked at, ooh, boy, you got a replay? Did that go in the pocket?
There's my save replay. There's my switch over. Let's see what happens.
Watch the save ball.
No, it didn't go all the way in.
Okay. Boy, that was deep, though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway, Rick was in Birmingham.
Yes, in Birmingham.
Him and Dustin Stevens rode down there together. I checked the bracket today. They started yesterday. They had, I don't even know how many, 90-something players in it. And they were down to the final 8. And I saw a familiar name in the final 8, Russell Smith.
Oh, good deal.
Yeah.
Love it when Russell plays. Miss seeing his face, getting to shoot with him. The play going on down there in Birmingham is that, left a hanger. Was that APA or just a...
No, it's just money entry.
Okay, nice.
They do, and I still haven't figured it out, but they do a split bracket type thing. I don't even know the name of the place. Tells you how much I pay attention. But I've seen pictures. It's phenomenal looking location. The tables are spread out nice. They've got the square LED lights like we're trying to get in here.
Nice.
They probably have 40 tables, 9-foot diamonds. Place looks immaculate. Just don't know the name of it. But anyway, I think the entry was $100.
$100 a team.
No, it's singles.
Oh, it's singles event. Okay.
Yeah.
When you had said that
Dustin
Rick-
rode with Rick.
I gotcha. I misunderstood.
Yeah. But they do a split bracket, and like I guess 6s and up play in the top half, and 5s and below play in the bottom half, and Russell Smith is playing as a 5.
Russell is playing as a 5.
Well, that tells you the quality of players
Well,
that are in the high.
yeah.
It's not shocking to see, road pros there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. But do you hear that? I hear this loud noise from off in the distance. Could it be? It is the mouth of the South. It is Zach Annis. How are you, sir?
Hey, Zach.
Good to have you with us.
Zach, did you figure out the notifications or anything, or did you just find my link finally? I know he was struggling.
Yep, and that's the thing. Remember to like and share the Billiards camera page and hit that notification bell so when we do go live that you are notified that something's up. I need to take the time out to get on YouTube and see what the boys are putting out there. That's a pretty good shot there by Joe. He's walking around the table, so he must have called that.
Didn't get rewarded, though, did he?
Nope.
Hey, look. Zach said he followed our directions.
That's amazing. Good job, sir. I know normally we have to write it out in crayon for some folks, but not that way for you.
The hard thing is when we're telling the directions, you've obviously got on the live stream.
Right.
It's not like
You found it some way or another.
yeah. But Zach, we've got 3 matches today. This one, we've got one scheduled at 5, and we've got one scheduled at 7 as well. So depending on how short or long these others run, it'll be about that time. 5 o'clock is a doubles match. Mikey Wilt, Philip Goldie versus Buck Taylor and Jonathan Perriman. And the 7 o'clock match is going to be Robert Maltby versus Tyler Lindsay.
That was a good defensive shot there by Robbie, and then Joe got a nice kick out of it and left Rob pretty salty there. Do you know if these guys are jump players or... Wow, that was nice.
Don't remember Robbie really jumping. We didn't used to let jumps over at Boondocks anyway, so he wouldn't have over there. And like I said, I've never seen Joe play. So
Okay, gotcha.
Robert Maltby plays this evening.
Yeah, there's going to be a pogo stick involved there.
Yeah, he was my partner yesterday in that doubles up in Russellville, and I don't think he ever fouled. He must have jumped 5 or 6 times and got a good hit every time.
Nice.
I was hooked once. He goes, Mike, you can borrow my jump stick. I just laughed. yeah, no, we're good.
Yeah, I think last week's tournament I only had the opportunity to get the jump stick out once, and I did not sink the ball, but I did make good contact. So it is definitely not an easy thing to do. Looks like Robbie left him enough of the ball to pocket that. It'll be interesting to see how he gets back down table for the 4.
Six ball in the way a little. Nice little draw. Worked out really nice, actually. We've got to kind of watch the hit here, though. This may have to be a bank on the 4.
I'm going to kick back over to this replay for a second.
A little low right. Draw the cue ball into the rail, and the spin helps it get around.
So while we're back to the live feed now. He did call this as a, yep, he called that 4 ball in the corner there that he was going for.
Jeez. Our pockets are being stingy today so far.
Yes, they are. But looks like he's got enough room to get around traffic. There we go. A little backup table.
Need a big bounce here. He's going to have a kicker attempt or a defense played here on the 6th ball for Joe. Short rail kick. I always like to go long rail kick. It's easier to make once you get a... He's going to play defense. He's going to thin the left side of the 6. Cue ball. 2 rails back down here behind the 8 and 10. We're in between them, but...
Pretty good.
Yep.
I think he can see the edge of the 6. Yeah, looking at the other table or other camera here. Yep, he can see the 6. I don't know that he can't now. He's not going to be able to cut it. So, yeah, he's calling for that bank.
Guess we're talking about the 2 hole. Nope. Sorry. It's 5 hole. Maybe off the 9.
He, as we are looking at it now, he actually called the bottom left
Oh, he did. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see which one he called. We appreciate y'all tuning in for the showdowns. We have a lot of fun putting these on. March dates are released, by the way. And you guys always gobble these up in 24 hours, and they've been out there a few days now. You'll need to go find, I think, the post where I put out the flyers, the showdown flyers. I think in that same post I released the
available dates and times.
Yes.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys keeping track of those, and like Mike said, signing up for them as soon as they're available. That's great. Love having you guys out, and love being able to watch all the different players and skill levels.
Tough shot.
Yep.
Another tough one here. These long, straight, corner-to-corner shots. I missed one yesterday that I think I had nightmares about. But it was an 8-footer, so.
Gotcha. This is, just because it's out of frame there, this is Joe going for this rack. 10-ball bottom corner, bottom left corner. Yep. Had the similar problem that Robbie had with his previous shot. So.
And this is the easiest of the three.
Yeah.
Supposed to be, for sure.
There's a rack for Robbie. So we got Joe up 2-1 in this race to 15. Robbie pocketing that 10-ball fairly easy. As we mentioned, it is a rack your own. So
I'm going to go and look and see exactly where I put those dates, just for anybody that's looking.
all righty.
We did squeeze in an extra match for tomorrow. I screwed up, Andy, and I double booked today.
It happens.
So we had a couple of the guys agree to start a match tomorrow at 6. They're doing like a race to 11, so I don't think it'll take too terribly long. And then our Scotch triples match tomorrow will be probably a little bit delayed, but not too bad, 7:30 or so tomorrow night. So we've actually got 5 matches for y'all in the next 2 days.
What is, remind me again, the format on your triples?
We're just doing a Scotch triples, race to 11 10-ball.
Okay.
We're each going to put up $50. So that's $300. And the winning team will donate the $300 to St. Jude's.
Sweet. Love it when you guys do that. St. Jude's.
Speaking of, next Saturday, that's the benefit tournament, our first of the year for the St. Jude's. It's the Triple Tear tournament hosted by John Falco and Angela Falco. It is right here at Doc Penny's. I believe Angela posted earlier today on the Tri-County Players page. There are 16 spots available. I think 6 teams have already signed up, so we've only got 10 spots available for that. We have to cap it at 16 teams, or we'll never get done. So.
Sure.
But, man, we had a great time last year. Lots of raffles, auction items. Play pool, obviously, all day. John and Angela do Bank for Cash. We'll do some giveaways and door prizes as well. If you were here last year and played with it, I think you'll probably remember what a great time it was. So hope to see y'all next weekend. All that information is on our Facebook page and on the Tri-Counties page.
Looks like Robbie's shaping up for this 4-10 combo, or 7-10, I'm sorry. Pocketed the 9. So Joe will have the option
He can see the 7, I think.
Yeah.
So he's not going to give this up, but maybe bank it over here into the 4 hole.
Okay, he's going to cross bank the 7 is what he's called.
In the bottom left corner here.
Correct.
Isn't that the 4 hole? Isn't that what we decided?
I believe so.
Keep it all the way.
Left a makeable combo here. I don't know. Okay, looks like he's just going to go ahead and try to run him out instead of doing the early 10.
Yeah, if you can't make that 3-ball run, something wrong.
Yeah, and that 7 ball was kind of close to the rail, so that combination shot would have been more difficult than it looks like from here, I know. And Joe went ahead and gave him that rack. So we are tied 2-2 and erased 15.
Okay, so I think... No, I was wrong. I've got a post from 5 days ago, and it starts with 4 showdowns coming up this weekend. So if you'll kind of scroll down about the 4th or 5th post on our Facebook page, on the Doc Penny's page, we have Sunday, March 3rd, Sunday, March 17th, and Monday, March 18th available. The Monday, March 4th was already taken. But as of right now, you guys, we have 7 spots available for next month's showdown. So you need to message me, message the Doc Penny's page, send me a text, give me a call. Commenting on the thread does not guarantee. I don't go chasing comments. So you need to get in touch with me and let me know who you're going to play.
We don't go chasing comments or waterfalls. That's what TLC taught us.
They didn't have to chase. They got chased a lot, I think.
Nice stop shot for the defensive play there by Joe.
I want to give a big shout out to our sponsors for this event. We appreciate Emerald Media for all your social networking, business cards, unlimited business. Ooh. Okay. I mean, that was the 10. I mean, I guess he called a push, probably. It had to have.
Well, no. I mean, we're too far into the rack.
Yeah, true.
So
Okay.
that was a defense.
You can check out all of Madison's wares, business wares, at emeraldmedias.com. Special thanks going out to Cutting Edge Q Services, tip repair, shaft cleanings. A nice little
That was
combo.
Good shot, sir.
These guys are blasting right through this. 3-2, Joe. Nice shot. Dustin Stevens at Stevens Lawn Care. I know he is booking up fast. You guys need to get on his schedule if you're looking to have somebody come take care of your lawn needs 2 or 3, every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, once a month, something like that. You need to get in touch with Dustin. I want to give a shout out to CJ's Downtown Billiards up in Benton. Always a huge sponsor. They will be well represented this evening, as well as they show up and play some of our matches.
Yeah, what my man said over here.
Well, what the man means is y'all really need to take care of Andy. Send some monies, send some donations. $ that Andy Moss, I think, at Venmo.
Venmo and Cash App. Yep. Cash, get the money, dollar bill, y'all. Nice break. Dropped a few balls there. Unfortunately, left him hooked on the 1. So, let's see how this kick turns out.
Yeah, the 6 and the 2 were both kind of protecting it when the one rail kick. I mean, I'm sure they're playing push-outs, but he's electing not to go for it. Good hit. And going to get rewarded.
Wow. Yeah, he can see it for sure. And from this angle, to me, it looks like it. He can definitely see the one. Only makeable shot here, I think, is going to be the 1-2 combo. I don't know that he can get the one enough to pocket it, but oh wow, he did.
Sure
Impressive.
Did. Yeah. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, now I think he's.
Yeah, he can. He's down on it like he can see the 2 with no problem.
Yeah.
Mm.
I think he was hooked. Unfortunate. Made a good shot on that one ball and just had it roll a little far. So, yeah, I don't know the beef, if there is any, between these two.
Where's the beef?
Let's create some, right? I think Joe said this about Robbie. Robbie said this.
Yeah. There was a lot of shit talking beforehand. Unfortunately, it wasn't those guys. It was just us making stuff up. But.
Maybe they're teammates somewhere. I guess I could look that up. Do a little investigating. You can tell we do a lot of hardcore interview.
Look here.
A little jump shot from Joe.
Yep.
No, I follow the pool scene. I check out how everybody's doing at all the places around the state, and these two are cash in their hand quite often at Chrome. So both playing well. You got to think they've run across each other in the finals a few times, and in the tournament several times.
Rolling a little hard. I wonder if we could get away with setting up a match that has the freedom of a hockey game so that they could hip check and then just throw down the sticks and get in a fight right in the middle of it. You think that'd work? Are you okay with that in your establishment? Just don't get any blood on the table.
Can we wait till the ladies' league is done and over with and out of here before
Yes. Yeah, that's true.
because they won't try to help. They'll just jump right in. No. Full contact billiards.
Yeah, absolutely. Looks like Joe is calling kick on the 7 backup table here. Very nice attempt.
If I would have known you were going to suggest that, I might have kept one of the valleys or two.
Right.
Two of those,
Yeah. Yeah.
Sure. Let's go right over here next door and do this. Yeah, down about to shoot and just see a guy just come
Come out of nowhere.
hurdle over the pool table, headlock to the ground.
I think it'd be more entertaining the day that we see somebody show up in full pads and helmet. And we're like, okay, I guess we know what's going on here.
What's the race, guys? Race to 1.
Right. What's the race? To the death. Have you out there in the little zebra outfit as the ref? Oh, yeah.
We need Dakota. Boy, if you can find Dakota in between matches here, in between games. Not really sure what's going on with him today. Ladies League out there today. He got a little close to his action there on the 9, but I think this is cuttable. And cue ball will just kind of get around table. There's Toby Dyer and Roy Valance. Hey, fellas in the room. Good to see them.
Oh, that's a live one. This
Yeah.
is preview, so nobody's seeing that but you and I.
He's back cutting this. I think I'd cut it in the other corner, but we'll see how it goes. Andy's panning the other camera trying to find us Dakota and I glanced over there, and Joe Phillips's mug is just smiling at us like he was creeping the camera. I just glanced. That glance got me. Dakota's hiding right now. All right. Joe shooting here. Tough little 9. Tough to get shape on the 10. This is one of those you just make it and take your medicine. He forced it a little. Let's see how the 9's going to roll out. 9's going to roll up better for Robbie. Robbie's going to have the better chance to get on the 10 ball now. Straight top English. Get the cue ball back down table. Just depending on the speed, maybe a little firm. He's got a cut or a bank. He's going to bank it in that top side pocket. It's easy to hit these too hard and straighten it up on these diamond rails, which he did. All right, this is our third attempt of a kind of a corner-to-corner long shot on the ball. Let's see if Joe dials in a little bit better than the last time. Yeah, still just a little off. I ain't picking on you, Joe. I ain't picking on you, Robert. Those are tough shots, man. I'd rather have some cut. Be able to let the cue ball go a little bit. We got a match yesterday that I think the 4 players in the doubles of every player missed a shot once, just like that, before somebody finally made it. There's a good cut. Robbie ties the game up at 3 apiece.
Yeah, I'm trying to make some adjustments over here on my end. When I was trying to pan around earlier, it was moving kind of slow, so I'm trying to get into my settings here.
I understand, PTZ camera. I'm moving a little slow today myself. One on the break for Robbie there. And looks like he's got a shot on the 1 ball. I think I'd just go a little forward with this cue ball and to the rail and back up and just try to get some separation on the 3-2. You try to hold shape on this 2, it's going to be easy to miss the shot. Or hit it too hard, which he did. Looks like you can see a piece of the 2 ball. Nice hit there, actually. Is he in the kitchen?
Yeah.
Good shot from Joe. Sets up nice for the 3.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
looks. Some people would call that the opening to the kitchen. That's actually the window to my soul.
Yeah, right. Little piece of this 4. I see a defense coming up here. Might have hit it just a little too hard. Four ball being the pink ball, the 5 ball being the orange ball. Well, he hit that about as good as he could.
Yeah, I think if he tried to hit it harder to get better shape on the 5, the 4 would not have pocketed. So
Appreciate everybody watching, tuning in. We would love to hear from you. Let us know where you're from, who you're rooting for, why you're rooting for Robbie. I know Robbie's got about 8,000 family members that play pool, so wouldn't be surprised to see AJ and his wife Martha Ann tune in here and let us know they're watching. I'd like to know who you're rooting for and give us the lowdown. What's up with this showdown?
the lowdown on the showdown.
Ooh,
Very good.
Thanks. It's quite accidental.
You had mentioned there's some good pool playing going on next week. For those of you interested in things other than pool playing next week, there's also, I believe it'll be the first kind of, it's not an actual Grand Prix race, but I think it's the first practice race of the F1 season at Bahrain. So you know that I'm a fan of that.
I do. And because of you, we kind of had a little watch party up here for the Vegas deal. I guess that was the end of last season. It doesn't seem like that long ago.
No, Vegas was not the last race. I believe there was one more in Abu Dhabi.
But it was the end of the season, basically.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I gotcha.
Usually the season is over right before Christmas, and then they start up at the end of February, first part of March.
Gotcha. Bahrain. Is that what you said?
Correct.
All right. Need a little bit of oomph on that. Good shot from Joe there. Hates to be on the rail for this, but this is a nice little out. And Joe goes up 4-3.
Yeah, I'm looking it up now because it wasn't. Okay, it's just preseason testing at the Saqqara circuit. And okay, yep, I screwed that up completely. So preseason testing at Saqqara is next week, and the following week. No, what the heck is today? Yeah, that'll be the following week. Hang on. I got to look at my dates here. I'm getting all screwed up. Okay, yeah.
Today is the 18th.
Yep, so Wednesday,
Okay.
Thursday, Friday of this week, they will be in Saqqara. And then the following weekend, the 29th through the 2nd, will be the first Grand Prix in Bahrain. That's where I was screwing it up.
Very good.
So nobody cares but me, but whatever.
Hey,
We got Bahrain first. Let's see. May 3rd through the 5th is going to be the first United States circuit this season.
let me guess. Houston.
Nope. There is not a F1 circuit in Houston right now. They go down to Austin at the Circuit of Americas, COTA, as they call it. But now the first one is the Miami Grand Prix, May 3rd through the 5th. Then we've got...
Is Max still racing?
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, this dude, how many races in a row has he won? Like 10?
That sounds correct, yes.
I saw a Facebook post that I probably should have sent to you. It was a video that somebody had put together. Welcome to 2024 opening day. Here's the lineup. And Max Verstappen wins again.
Right.
It just immediately cut to it.
So,
I mean, he is just the GOAT of all GOATs at this point, isn't he?
He's up there. I think, as I recall, Lewis Hamilton still has more winning stats above him.
Wins in a row? Somebody's won more than 10 wins in a row?
We'll check right now.
Hey, don't forget to Robbie. Add one to Robbie. Robbie's up 4-3 before we get too far. No, I'm sorry, not Robbie. Not Robbie. Joe. See, I've screwed it up. Joe's up 4-3.
Sorry about that, folks.
Sorry. And Andy and I have talked a little bit about this, whether it's just, it has to be the equipment and it has to be the money put in by, isn't he a Ferrari guy?
No, Verstappen is Red Bull.
Red Bull money. Okay. It can't be 100% skill that lets you win 10 times in a row. It's got to be money. And that would be like Shane Van Boning winning 10 pool tournaments in a row. I mean, he could at our level, but not at a professional level. That's
right.
it, but unlucky.
So this first one that I see shows that, Verstappen with 10 consecutive wins. Next one behind him is Sebastian Vettel. Doesn't appear Lewis Hamilton hits the scoreboard until the 8 consecutive win marks. So,
well, still. Of course, I know what F1 racing is. I don't follow it as closely as you do, but does this just kind of go, he'll win 10 in a row and then the next guy will come and win 5 in a row? Or
No, not necessarily. For those of you that don't pay too close attention, just an extra little tidbit. Lewis Hamilton's been with Mercedes for many, many years now. And this will be his last season with Mercedes, and he is going to Ferrari.
So we'll either be a bump in vehicle or... Yeah, there's no way to tell.
Yeah,
huh?
I mean...
With his knowledge and the engineers over at Ferrari, yeah, it might be a good combination to close the gap between Verstappen and everybody else.
Yep.
I got you. Okay. Yeah, I don't advise anybody to bet on F1 racing. I tried during the Vegas race. Didn't work out so great because I tried to beat Verstappen.
Oh, no, yeah, no. I mean... The odds are definitely not in one's favor to bet against him, but, if you win, you make some cash off of it.
Sure. But it ain't 10-1.
No.
Good shot, Joe. Trying to hold that shape for the 5. And, we might see a little 5. Cue ball carry him off the 5. 10 ball. No, he's going the other way with it.
Mm-hmm. A little pokey action, but probably came out okay. Yeah, the Las Vegas Grand Prix will be November.
Okay.
So, yep. The Circuit of the Americas down in Austin will be in October.
So they run in Miami, Vegas, and Austin.
Correct.
In the U.S.
Correct.
Okay.
And then there's one in Canada.
Oh, Canada. Anybody watching the golf tournament today? We got what's tuning in to be a nice little finish today. Currently 5 players at 14 under. 5-way tie with about 8 holes to go. Jeez.
Was that the Genesis?
Yes.
Where was that being held at?
That is at Riviera Golf Course in Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
This is Tigers, the host, and he had to pull out for sickness on Friday.
Yeah, I heard somebody talking about that he was playing the Genesis tournament, and he was kind of wrecked in his play. And then somebody brought up the fact that, hey, Wasn't it a Genesis he was driving when he wrecked?
Oh, man. Okay.
I was like, wow, way to go.
That's pretty brutal. But he got some IVs, and I think he ended up testing for flu A. I've seen a lot of people. What is this flu A going around? I've seen a lot of people are in the hospital for 3 or 4 days. I think I'll just go home and sleep for 5 days.
Right.
Five ball creating a little problem here in game number 8 for these guys.
Yeah, 5 is not wanting to cooperate. And that's the thing. Joe could pocket this here with a nice gentle stroke, I'm sure, but that's not going to benefit him getting back on that 6 ball back at the table.
Even trying to force it, it still wasn't
Yeah.
able to do it.
10
Yeah.
ball got in his way.
Did a good job of centering that pocket, but
Was calling the bank in the bottom left. Just a bit outside.
if a 6 would have rolled a little bit more, Robbie might have had he still might not be able to get much of this 6.
I think he can see it, but it's kind of funky on that 10. Looks like he's trying to spin around it a little bit. Maybe put some low right on it.
Mini messy.
Good hit.
Yeah, I think he turned the cue ball a little bit.
You spend it right round, Robbie, right round.
Like a record,
Robbie,
right round.
round, round.
All right, let's see. Robbie's got the option here, and I think he just went and verified with Joe, but he's going to take it. Cut this. You got a little problem scratching. I think the bank is the play. I think bottom right corner. As quick as those first few games went, this game is creating some havoc for them. It's not them. It's just the balls keep rolling up very difficult.
These guys have got funny balls. Nothing? No?
Did you do some research beforehand? What?
I did.
Okay.
Funny how? Funny like a clown? Do I make you laugh?
I had somebody ask me the other day about our broadcasts,
Oh, God.
and they asked if we had to make any announcements, any beforehand scrolling. Well, I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, to advise people that maybe this isn't a PG show. I said, no, dude, we can do what the hell we want on YouTube.
Well, yes and no. Actually, there is, when I set up the broadcast, there is a toggle box that says, is this intended for all audiences? You know, is it okay for kids? And I always click no.
So any kids wanting to watch this are not able to find it.
I don't know if it has any bearing on them being able to find it, but yeah, it's not listed as kid friendly.
Very nice. 5-3, Joe, in this race to 15. Yeah, it was Chauncey. I went up to Russellville yesterday. Saw Chauncey. And he was asking me the disclaimer. That's the word I was trying to think of. What disclaimers do y'all have to put out there? And I said, man, I don't think we have to do anything. Because if I start doing this, you guys are too nice. I went, okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think. The majority of the time, we don't say anything that would, if we were on a radio broadcast, we don't say too much There's a few things here and there that the FCC would not care for, but yeah, for the most part, we just make subtle or aggressive references from time to time. And when I say we, I mean me. But yeah, it's not like we're dropping a ton of F-bombs and C words and yeah. Mike has tagged out. He's going to run around and take care of things in the shop a little bit, but we have a special guest commentator joining us. Yes, he is very special in whatever way you want to picture him. It's Robert Maltby. How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm just dandy. That was a great attempt by Joe there, going for the 310 combo, but the cue ball screwed him there at the end. So those of you paying attention earlier, I believe Robert will be playing against who this afternoon?
Tyler Lindsay.
Tyler Lindsay.
Hopefully it's a good matchup.
I don't know that I've ever met Tyler. I may have. Unfortunately, I'm horrible with names and faces, so it's quite
What a
possible.
leave.
What format are you guys playing?
We're going to play 10 ball.
Okay.
Race to 15 is the goal. Playing for some cookies. And so hopefully I win the cookies so I can donate it to St. Jude's.
Sweet. What, trying to remember, you are a skill level 6, as I recall?
I wish.
Are you not?
No.
Oh,
I'm a 7 and 8 ball. I used to be a 9 and 9 ball, but now I'm down to a 7 and 9 ball.
okay. And what about your opponent?
I don't know. I don't care.
Oh,
It's
okay. I gotcha.
It's gonna be a good matchup regardless. I think. Hopefully we have a good stream on it.
Very good. I was actually more concerned about your skill level just because you spanked my ass this past weekend. So
Oh, I just got lucky.
no. Now it makes more sense. I didn't realize that you were a step above me. So now I don't feel as bad. Good run around the table. Don't do that.
Oh no. Did not deserve that at all.
Yeah, I was happy to see him take that walk around the table. He was kind of... I wasn't sure which angle he was going to shoot from there. And then he came around so that easier shape on the 6 to the 7. So 8 ball fouled him up a little bit, but he's probably going to go... Yep, called it right there. 7-10 up in the top left corner. Nice attempt. Other than that, hate it when that cue ball just does its own thing.
Now I've watched Joe play a couple times over at Chrome Billiards in Little Rock, and he's a good shot when he slows down and actually like focuses and takes his time with it. That 7-10 combo, I think he just kind of rushed it a little bit more, and that's why it did what it did.
Yeah, I've been pleased with a lot of the shots these guys have been pulling off, getting good shape, putting stuff together. Yeah, I think he can comfortably make that. Shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, there's been a couple times where both of them have seemed to rush a shot here or there. So
That's a good shot, good leave.
touch out of shape, a little further down table than he wanted to come, but almost want to hit this with low left and bring it all the way down the table and then back.
Mm-hmm.
But see what he opts for here. I don't know how much the top will help him. If he goes at the top, I'd be worried about the side pocket, but made it difficult there on Joe. He pulled out his jump stick earlier, so may try to do the same thing. Got a comfortable amount of distance. I hear him chalking up in the background. Yeah, he's not right on top of it, so should be able to just get far enough over to let it roll down table, bump the 9 in, and hopefully leave him good shape on the 10. I say that like jumping's an easy thing, which we all know it's not, except for you. You can pull that stuff off.
It's just takes time, takes practice.
Looks like he may have changed his mind. Going for the kick, but
I don't know, I like the jump better.
that looks like his angle is quite a ways off right there. I think he's going to end up. Yeah, it's a good attempt, but
I don't know. It's been real hard for me not to jump that ball just because of where that 9 ball is in the pocket. You can go rail first on either side,
right,
to get shape back on that 10 ball. And you weren't on top of a ball to where you had to get it up quick. Ooh,
put a little heat on that one.
Getting close to his work.
Yep. Ooh. Another one for Robbie. Joe's still up 5-4. Again, this is a race to 15. Got a little over an hour before our next match is scheduled to start. So these guys are rolling right through it. Not too many people chiming in today. Seen Zach talk to us a couple times, but nobody else wants to play. I think he's got enough room to pocket the 1. Got to roll forward. Good shape on the 2.
Risky.
Man.
So that 2 ball looks like it doesn't even play in the corner. I think the 9 ball has it blocked.
Agreed. Either go for the carom or he's teeing it up like he's going to go. Maybe it does go and we can't see it. Okay. Kind of got to start planning ahead here with this 9-7 and 5-6 kind of tied up. Figure out whether he's going to need to play defensively or if he's going to pull out a miraculous breakout.
How'd he hit it? That's pretty sporty right there, Joe.
Pretty impressive, yeah. Looks like he's got enough angle to cut the 5 down top left.
Ooh. How's that that blueberry or blackberry?
All right, we're switching out commentators again. Andy gonna go take care of some business out there. So we got myself and Robert still. Joe's up 6-4 in this race to 15. I don't even know if you've kind of given a preview of what you're expected tonight in your showdown match, Mr. Maltby.
I'm hoping it's just a really good matchup. Really don't want anybody to really blow away or take away with it. But it's going to be a good match. 10 ball that way. There's no fluking balls or anything like that to win a set. It's more of a skill-based thing. You call a ball, you make the ball that you wanted, and you keep shooting.
And you and Tyler Lindsay playing, of course. What's the race?
Race to 15.
Nice. Good effort there.
What a shot.
Hello, Tim. Need to get you on one of these pretty soon. My dates are out there for March. You need to let us know who you want to play. Maybe you and Zach could get you a doubles match. Good hit. He did call something in the side. I think called the 1. So Robert and I paid an entry fee in a tournament yesterday. I wouldn't say that we played our best, of course, but we had our moments. But I left before you did. Did you stay much later and watch any more of the action? We see who won at Beezer's yesterday.
I stayed for a little bit longer, mainly watching that little kid. Don't even know his name or his age, but he is going to be a stout player when he gets older. Like, he was strong as maybe a 10-year-old kid, shooting balls, making balls, jumping, cutting, banking, you name it. He was making balls. They were finding pockets for sure.
We've got a couple of them play around in here some. Lucas and Jonah. Yeah, what was that kid's name yesterday? I should remember that. But nice, solid youth player out of
Mhm.
Russellville. I think he plays out of Beezers all the time.
Yeah, I think Lucas and Jonah is going to be very stout. If they keep playing, keep working at it, they're going to be strong very soon. Not that they're not already strong, but they've got the potential. They're making balls, making shots for sure.
So I sent out a message. We kind of talked about the St. Jude's fundraiser that we're doing next week. Hopefully John Falco can call tonight, and we can get him on the air to talk about what's going on. But you've already put it out there that any of the cookies that you win tonight, all of the donations are going to go to St. Jude's as well.
Mm-hmm. That's my plan. If I happen to get lucky and win some cookies, it's going to go to St. Jude's, mainly because it's a good cause, I think, and I believe in it.
Pushing a rule, they need somebody that can help them inside.
Oh, good. Andy can go take care of that.
Yeah.
Didn't really even see what happened, I don't think. Too late to go back and look.
Question is, I called safe, made a good hit, the 5-ball fell, and he has does he have the option?
Yeah, I wonder if it was a matter of he called one ball and it didn't go exactly how he wanted, but it still fell, maybe.
So he's just hitting the one for a good hit.
I'm able to hear it, and Joe called a safety,
Oh.
and you cannot do that.
Yeah.
in 10 ball.
Yeah, you call a safety and a ball falls, it's the other player's option.
Still the option, yes.
Yep.
And that's the odd thing about 10 ball that doesn't really come up. It comes up some, I guess, in call ball 8 pocket, but anytime you're calling balls, this 10 ball has a rule that says if you pocket a ball that you did not call, the other team, other opponent has the option. So looks like that was settled pretty easily. We don't necessarily determine what these rules are. We just kind of set up the live stream and give them a table to play on. They need to come up with their own rules beforehand. So, lesson learned, I think, there from Joe.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't hurt him any. So when you play 10 ball tonight, no safeties, no defense downs. Okay.
Right. Yeah. Lesson learned now. Yeah. That's unfortunate right there.
Yeah. Twice in a couple shots here.
Uh-huh.
And that's what you're talking about. You said no slop, no junk.
Mm-hmm.
10 ball is the call. I like the rule a lot, actually. I hate it when somebody slops one in and gets a lucky leave,
Yeah.
and it's my shot. That's just not part of it.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of players, we're all good enough to where we can run balls, run rags. We don't need to have that luck option to it. To where if you can make the shot and where you want it to be, you should be able to leave the cue ball where you want it to be and then run the table from there. And it happens every once in a while in 9 ball. You get lucky on a shot, you make a ball, off another ball in a different pocket that you wanted, but you get that lucky roll, and then you win the game, end up winning the match or something, and it's kind of hard sometimes.
Called the 10. 2 went. So technically Robbie has the option here again. I think I hear Andy out there still kind of explaining the rule. Now they're both flustered.
Mm-hmm.
Pool players getting flustered during a match.
Never.
Imagine that.
Never.
The call there.
There's no defense down. Yeah, that is correct.
Well, he made a good contact on the object ball and then pocketed a ball out of sequence. So
It was Robbie's option at that point.
All right, this is the 4-ball. Slight little cut here. A lot of people out in the room today. A lot of people come down to watch some of these matches. We appreciate that very much. That looked familiar to a shot yesterday for us that the cue ball didn't fall, by the way, in a hill match. Gonna have to juice this one a little. Top English. Tables are a little slick. You hit this too hard, it's not gonna take. But hit that with good speed. Just don't get on top
Getting a
of
little
it.
close. That works for him.
Likes to stay close to his work there, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Back cut.
Ooh, watch out.
Perfect.
Playing with fire. Playing with fire.
That was good out from Robbie there. Didn't ever have the shape that he wanted, and it's always tougher, you know. You just can't quite get back in shape, but he was able to make everything.
Out of curiosity, when we had the discussion, was the microphone able to pick it up comfortably where it could be heard? Okay.
Yes.
Wanted to make sure people watching could hear what was going on.
Tim, we had 10 ladies for the tournament Friday night. I think the numbers were a little lower because of the APA 8-ball doubles that was going on Saturday in Sherwood. They had 32 teams trying to represent APA for 8-ball doubles.
That is crazy. That's a good turnout, though.
Man.
I mean, 32 teams, Scotch doubles. That's impressive.
Yeah, and I didn't know who the eventual winners were. They must be from north of the river up there, play out of Sherwood or Jacksonville or somewhere.
Oh, good hit.
No, you're good. That's what I need to do is get a third mic in here on a stand. It's just standing up so that people can walk in.
Have a voice. I think that was totally a defensive effort. It's going to be okay. He's already looking at the kick, so I'm guessing you can't see any of that too.
Another couple of tables in here. I've got another one of these stands at home, and my other XLR mic is at home just in case I need it.
He's going to have to turn this ball quite a bit. I think if he hits that softer, it will take more. Three ball all the way up table. I'm going to have a lot of follow here to try to get some sort of shot on the three.
I don't know if I like that angle that he has, like,
Yeah, looks
going
like
that route.
not too horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needed to be closer, take some of that angle out.
Gets a little lucky out of that.
Yeah, this game's the match kind of stalling out here, I think, as they get into it. There's more defense coming up, and it was 2-1 in the first 4 minutes of this thing.
Really?
Had a couple early 10s.
That's a good shot by Joe.
Yeah, that three's tough there. Seen this utilized quite a bit. I don't know if there's a name for this particular aiming exercise for this kick. You put the Q-tip up next to the object ball and pull it straight back, and then you aim it where the finger is.
In this case, you've got to use some right, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pretty shallow. The 10's more in the way than you think it is.
Just depends on how hard he hits it.
Good hit. Hit that
Was
3
good.
pretty solid. And again,
I got a little lucky out of that.
yeah, the balls are rolling around and hiding here in the last few games.
What a shot.
I don't think he called it.
Oh, no.
Yeah. He just didn't. He was just going for the hit and
Mm-hmm.
didn't call the punt. Looked great.
Yeah, looked intentional for sure. Like, get pretty close to perfect straight in on the 4-ball.
Robbie is definitely at this point over hitting everything. Real thin cut. If he can make this, he should be okay on the 6. Now he's kind of got a
That's good
setup.
recovery right there.
So Andy and I were trying to figure out earlier if there's any kind of, are these guys teammates anywhere? Are they good friends? I know they're winning a lot up at Chrome in the 5s and under. I see both their names, so we were just kind of curious of how this match came about. See if you knew anything.
I don't. I see them like every once in a while when I go to Chrome. It's a drive to go to Chrome from where we live, so we don't go that often. But when we do go there, every time I've been there, I've seen both of them there.
Yeah.
Whether it's playing in a tournament or playing something, I've seen them there.
I think Joe cashed Friday night in the chip tournament that they had. Good shot. Once again, Robbie going to be right on top of his work, but this is possible. Just a back cut, hit it a little bit of low, keep it from going in that bottom left corner. Almost like a little stun. Hit that well. And Robbie has tied the match up at
Good shot.
6 apiece.
Trying to get a little steam going there. Camera ain't bothering me so much.
At this rate, looks like we're going to run a little bit late for the 5 o'clock match. Unless somebody gets hot. But like I said, the way this thing started, we thought it was going to be over in 45 minutes. Dry break. Looks like we got a 1-3 combo coming up here. I don't know. Maybe there's half a pocket. Maybe a little quick.
3 ball.
So I don't know if you were around when Chauncey was talking to me about the showdowns that we do. He's kind of been talking to Andy about maybe trying to do some of that up there.
Yeah.
At Beezer's, and he said he's not going to be near as nice as we are. He's just going to blast people. Oh, that was a horrible decision. What are you thinking? I think I'm going to come here and just critique the hell out of whoever's playing, and then remember that I play as well. Make the same mistakes, and do the same dumb things that they do.
Yeah, it's hard to forget, like, we can all be good players and, make balls and make shots, but at the same time, like, you're not going to see any of us on ESPN being professionals. So you got to remember, like, we miss. We're humans. We're not robots or machines.
I love to play pool.
Yeah, that robot a couple years ago that was kind of passed around on social medias playing pool.
Mm-hmm.
Where's he now? Probably on crack somewhere.
Yep. That or,
I
finding
spend my time doing dirty things for resistors.
Yep. Fell into the trap of the pool scene. Tried to become a road robot player or something. I don't know if you saw I saw like the final 8 of that tournament in Birmingham. He doesn't like it when I say Birmingham. Russell Smith was still playing.
Really?
Yeah. You know Russell, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Kick attempt here. Don't think he's calling anything. Hit this real easy. Don't leave him an out. And I hit it just a little too hard.
I've got a lot of friends from Florida that drive up to Birmingham every time to play in one of those tournaments.
Where's it at? I couldn't remember.
I don't know where. I've never been there. I just have a lot of people or a lot of friends that play in it. One of my friends not long ago won, I think, the low side of it and cashed in like 30 grand or more.
Yeah.
Which is insane for, an amateur tournament type thing.
Any pros play on the high side? Do you know?
I don't.
Guess we just need to go one time and
Yeah.
figure all this out, huh? Looks like a super nice place.
It's like a big warehouse with nothing but, I think, diamond tables from wall to wall.
They have missed 4 or 5 of those shots. Both of them have. Joe to the table with 2 balls for an out. Rat Hair, we do not know anything about gambling. We provide the live stream and the commentary and the location. Anything for cookies and money, I don't know what you're talking about. So you're going to have to send a message to Tyler or Robert specifically, if you would. Sorry, buddy. It is illegal to gamble, sir.
We do it all for the cookies.
For the cookies.
Speaking of cookies, isn't it Girl Scout cookie time? Getting close to it?
I believe so.
Don't get Andy started about Girl Scout cookies.
I mean, them Samoas. Oh, yes. I've got some friends in Florida that their girls are Girl Scouts, and I tell you, every time they post pictures on Facebook or something, I'm like, I'm coming down. I need a box of them, just a case. Give me all 12 boxes.
Yep. They are my favorite.
Good break. Good spread.
2 ball pocketed there. Good shape left on the 1. If hit properly, hopefully he won't catch the 5. Leave him good shape on the 3. Leaving the potential here for the 3-10 combo. Let's see if he tries to make hay on this one. He did call the 10.
What a shot.
Very nice one. Tied back up 7-7 in the race to 15.
That's one of those shots to where it's going to be hard for me not to just play the 3 clean and try to run the table versus playing that combo. The combo shot, I mean, it's makeable, but the percentage is just kind of low for me. I think I have a better percentage of making all those balls and getting shape on the 10 than playing that combo.
Yeah, a shot like that definitely depends on the person. As close as the 10 was to the pocket, I would have made the same call. You know, that one, I would have been fairly confident as he was. Joe, I believe, ran to the restroom, so he should be coming back out shortly. Robbie going to bust these up.
Ouch.
Pocketed the cue ball in the bottom right corner there. Spread out reasonably well. A little bit of a thinker here to get started, just to make sure you can get off the 1 correctly to get to the 2 comfortably. Just barely out of shape there. He can hit the 2 for sure, but as you heard him say, he is going to have to call a safe here. And from this angle, it looks like Robbie can make contact with the 2. Can't tell if that 2 will go cleanly past the 5 or if he's going to have to finagle a combo or defense. He's lining up like it's got clearance. We'll see what happens.
Make it.
Beautifully done.
Big old bounce.
Calling a safety here. Not as safe as he hoped. Yeah, I think Joe rushed that one just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tim, in a lot of cases, people will take the same perspective as you do unless you are just flat out know you're going to hook somebody behind something. It's a good idea to call whatever's close just to cover your own ass, but everybody plays a little different.
Yeah, it's one of those things like you're danged if you do and you're danged if you don't. You know, you're playing more leave on the cue ball, and if you call a pocket, you know, and you make the ball, then you're shooting again. But let's say you don't call a pocket or you call safe and then you end up making the ball, you're still shooting again.
Right.
Ooh, it's a little chilly.
Yep. Side pockets, especially, the points are not very forgiving here. Again, Robbie put a little bit too much oomph behind that. Calling the bank shot here.
Ooh, it's a good try.
I think they're getting a little mental fatigued. This is 14 racks in. We're on rack number 15 right now, so I think that's causing them to rush some of their strokes, some of their shot choices.
That's also the good thing about a long race. You have that option, or you have that chance to kind of get back into the game. You miss a shot that's straight in that you should make 100% of the time, and you happen to miss it. You've got time to kind of get your mind right and everything else and get back into the game.
Agreed. I think that was another defensive attempt there, but a little too much oomph on it. Problem on this one, he's going to have to put a little ass on it to hold position, and that's what we've seen is some of these shots, they're stroking a little excessive and get a pocket bobble out of it, but pulled that one off nicely. Very nice run. Joe up 8-7 now. As a reminder, our next match scheduled for 5 p.m. We may run a little over on this one. And that is going to be a doubles match. You're going to have Buck Taylor, Jonathan Perryman versus Mike Wilt and Philip Goldie.
That should be a pretty good matchup with them four right there. Mikey and Philip Goldie, they play together a lot, so they're used to each other's play style and everything else. Buck and Jonathan, I don't know how often they play together, so that might be the challenge on their side. But I know Philip Goldie and Mikey, they're close.
Yeah, doubles matches, it's definitely nice to have somebody that you're used to playing with. You don't have to, you get into the habit of not having to worry about leaving them specific shape or anything like that. You just know what they're comfortable with and can roll with it.
Exactly.
Safe.
Calling the 10 ball here. Got to watch out for the scratch in the corner. Joe also calling the 10 ball, it sounds like. Very nice attempt.
Looks like he got a little lucky out of it too.
Yep.
Yeah, I just saw this. I saw this. Whoop. Right, you're okay.
I'll move that. You gonna put it back?
Yeah, just wherever you think it was. That's good.
It's kind of interesting. I could see it more on the overhead angle, but when he was measuring that, he got a good hit out of it. When he was measuring that, he wasn't keeping his cue completely perpendicular to the cue ball and the rail. I mean, it wasn't at a perfect 90. It had a touch of angle in it, which can mess up the stroke, but he was still able to get a good hit out of that.
That's a good shot.
As we mentioned, this match is going to go a little longer than the time allotted, so everything's going to be pushed back a little bit. We've got a full house out there.
We do.
I think Dakota's the only one working. You got it, Dakota. Get it, kid.
Got faith in you, Dakota.
Oh, yeah. No, I know Lisa and Nicole are out there helping as needed.
Yeah, I got here and I was like, oh yeah, I'll get a table. I'll start playing, get warmed up, and then there's no tables to play on. But it's always a good problem to have.
It is. It
You know.
is. He's not trying this one reel. That's yeah. Got to get creative there and start looking for 2 and 3 rails when the one rail's not there.
Mm-hmm. Well, cue ball.
Yeah. It's like he was trying to get there for the cut. I think you and I might have played that into the side.
Glad that didn't hit.
It
Getting
actually-
frustrated, and that's it's easy to do, and it's something you got to like, overcome. Because as well as I do, is once you get something stuck in your head, that mental game, it's hard to recover from that until you shake it off and start making some balls again.
And that's why.
Mm-hmm.
Because you may be right back up to the table. But some people crushing a cue ball that's about to scratch like he did. I mean, he didn't crush it. I'm not saying it was horrible, but that may be their release.
Mm-hmm.
Me, I like to go in the corner and cuss myself silently for about 10 seconds, and then I'm done.
I can't tell you how many times I've thought about turning my pull stick into one of those javelin poles, like for track and field. See how far I can throw it. Ooh.
I was playing in a cookies match once over at Boondocks, and had been a long day, and I was just getting tired and missing stupid stuff, and missed a very crucial shot. And didn't say anything, just turned around and started walking toward the door, and on the way to the door was a trash can, and I just set my cue in the trash can and kept walking. Turn around, they missed. Had to come back in and get my stick out of the trash can.
Looked like Joe made the ball and scratched.
No, they're asking about what they're going to do. I'm going to run out there real quick. I could hear him. You couldn't hear it, but I could hear him asking, what are we going to do? We're running out of time. So I went out and told him, said, man, it's not like these guys are taking smoke breaks. It's a hill. I mean, it's not hill, but it's an even race.
Yeah.
And a lot of these people think a race to 15 is nothing, but it could turn into a 3-hour match real quick. But we'll get there. I don't know what Buck and Jonathan and what their match is going to be, but I can't imagine they're going to do anything this long. So even if we don't start them till 5:30, they might be done by your 7 o'clock slot, so.
Yeah, I think regardless of whatever they're doing, I think it's going to be a good match. You've got 4 really talented players. I think it's going to go pretty quick, unless they're doing like a race to 30. That's going to take some time. But
if they're doing a race to 30, they're gonna finish their match on a different table.
But I think whatever race it is, I think it's going to be a quick match. They might have 1 or 2 defensive battle matches, but for the most part, I think they're all pretty aggressive. They're shot makers. I think they're going to go for a lot more shots than you think.
And knowing them, I'm sure that is a cookies for St. Jude's kids batch as well.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet for sure.
I think both these guys are worried about the time slot now.
Mm-hmm.
And now a little discussion. Not sure what that is about. made it.
Robbie.
I think this is Robbie's first lead of the match, I believe, at 9-8. Raised to 15. I think Joe was up 2-0, and I believe that was the biggest lead. Of course, it's going to be like this, back and forth, back and forth. So when you play your match, you were rooting for an even match? You don't want to win like 15-0?
I would love to win 15-0. I'm not going to lie to you. But, you know, just like any like football game or any sports game, like you want a good match, a good showing where both teams show up and it's a good fight. So I'm hoping that, you know, my practice has worked out and, you know, my opponent had put some time into the table and it works out for him to where he's able to show up and play and give me a good game, just like I want to give him a good game. But, yeah, I do nothing more than just want to win 15-0, 15-3, whatever it may be. But at the same time, I want a good game, a good matchup.
Yeah, we need viewers.
Yeah. I mean, there's no point in, you know, just showing up and blowing somebody out of the water type thing. I guess there is, but at the same time, you know.
So if you squeak out a 15-13 win, we're going to thank you for allowing it to be that close.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Not because he earned those games, but, you know, it's all about the views. Yeah, right.
Wish I could say that.
That was risky right there. With the 10-9 or 10 or 110 right there.
Yeah, I think a little frustration showing up from Joe here. There's a lot of people in the room. I mean, we've got a full house.
No joke. Oh, Robbie.
He's worried about the time, which I told him not to.
That's interesting. Look at Buck's picture over there, the shirt he chose to wear, and the opponent he's playing.
Philip Goldie.
Yep. Uh-oh.
110 for Robbie.
Which is just crazy. As soon as he walked up to the table, he was already getting down to shoot that shot. Which he made it, which is good, you know, but that's one of those things. Like, you got to take your time on a shot like that. Just make sure you have it lined up to where when you do pull that trigger to shoot it, you make it.
Don't adjust down.
No.
You're going to adjust, stand back up, and come down to your spot. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Race to 15. Robbie up 10-8. Tin ball's a little safer in this rack. You giving away patches? She's league rep now.
Oh, really?
Not sure how excited she is. Robbie doing a good job of slowing down now. Might have hit that one a little bit hard, but you saw the effort there for the defensive shot.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
pretty good one in return.
That's one of those things I'd rather be lucky than good any day. Like, that was a good shot. Does it get a good roll?
How did that one go through those two balls? I thought for sure the 3 and the 6 were going to scatter.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Andy. I want to take a shower before the next one.
Which one are you pointing at?
The Do Kwon question.
Do Kwon, thank you for checking in. This is actually being played out of Doc Penny's Billiards in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Where are you checking in from, may I ask? Always like to know what kind of coverage we're getting. Sorry for the delayed response to your question. I was working on some other stuff in the background, getting some things lined up for the next match, and had my chat screen covered up and did not see your question. Looks like Joe's going for the 310 combo here.
That's a long bridge hand.
Good attempt, and left with left with a defensive play out of it.
How's it going?
Very nice draw shot there. Giving Joe great shape on this 8 ball. Presumably going to run a little top left here. Leave shape for the 10. Very nice. Nice rack there by Joe. 10-9. Robbie's up 10-9 in the race to 15. All right. Got another person checking in for commentary, the great Austin Greco. How are you today, sir?
Hey, I'm doing well.
Heard you telling tale of being out on the golf course today. How did that fare for you?
Yeah, well, I was there.
I was there.
Whether or not some golf happened, that's questionable, but had a good time. It's a little muddy still, but I just couldn't wait. So
Good deal. I have to switch voices here for a second. Give me a second. And a good afternoon to Dominic checking in today on the Billiards camera. How are you, Dom? That's just for him. He likes that.
all right, so hadn't seen any of this match just before coming in. Robbie and Joe. What is the race to?
15?
Race to 15.
Yep. They, both guys came out of the gate shooting pretty lights out. There were, I think, 2 early 10s, like in the first 4 minutes. I mean, they were.
Oh wow, pretty quick.
Yeah, but as the match has carried on, getting more racks under their belt, things have kind of slowed down a little bit. And as far as pocketing balls, that is to say, stuff like that has been happening where we'll get a pocket bobble, a couple speedy choices made here and there as far as what shots could have been made. You know how it is at this point. They're 19 racks into this, so
yeah.
you tend to get down on a shot and rush yourself a little bit. So
Right.
very nice defensive shot there by Joe Phillips. Robbie coming back to the table, figure out how to kick at this pink 4-ball.
It's looking as though he can get between that 6 and 7.
No, I think he's going
tying it up.
Yeah, going to take the 7 and tie it up with that mess. Just a defensive play to keep things funky. The opponent will get ball in hand. He's calling this. Calling this in the bottom right-hand corner. Honestly, I would kind of think about using this ball in hand for a defensive play, but little draw on that. He just called the 5 in the same pocket. Very nice shot. Calling the 6 in the same pocket.
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to get the 7 in that same corner, but
7 and 9, and then probably have to come around for the 8-10 combo. Don't know if this is the angle he wanted to try to get shape on this 8-10, unless he may draw this and try to slide the cue ball up.
yeah, you can cheat it a little bit and draw straight past that side there, it looks like, although I haven't seen him been playing, so
But I
mean,
think
he
the
could
way,
try to get in between there and shoot the 8-up table.
right, the way he was looking at this, it looked like he was trying to get shape for the 8-10. So
Yeah, not bad.
just a reminder, our next match is scheduled to start at 5 p.m. Obviously, this one's going to carry over a little bit. So
Good shot.
very nice. Ties it back up 10-10 in this race to 15. So yeah, our next matchup, as we mentioned earlier, is going to be Buck and Jonathan versus Philip and Mikey Wilt. I forgot to ask earlier what game they were playing. I'm sure I was told, but forgot. Oh, okay, that's what it is. We don't know yet. We forgot to ask them. So
I wouldn't be surprised if they played 8-ball, really, but who knows?
we're sending out Mike Moss, our investigative reporter, to find out. Mike going out on special assignment. 2-ball, 7-ball.
Well, I think the 4 passes the 10. But this is fairly thin. Have they been jumping any?
There's only been 1 or 2 jump shots here or there.
This looks like maybe just a small jump, but well, maybe not. Oh, you can see it.
Mike and I were talking about it earlier. I believe these guys, I think one of them was going to the restroom, one of them was getting a drink or something, coming back to the table. But Mike and I were talking earlier. What are your thoughts about trying to schedule a match that's either 9 or 10 ball, but it's full contact?
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Well, I do that occasionally if I'm not having my way in league. I gotta start.
Hip
You
checking.
can't do it the
somebody.
old-fashioned way. You got to find some way to win.
Yeah.
Maybe a cue ball fly off the table.
Unfortunate roll there.
Finds its way into, the opponent some way.
I wouldn't be
Happens.
surprised if Robbie comes back and tries to go for this 4-10 combo since he has ball in hand here.
Yep. Although, it's kind of like a little stop shot out here. Stop there, 5 in the side, 6. Yeah, I think I would do this personally. Oh, interesting. Even better.
Yeah, it'd just be entertaining to see somebody lining up on this 5-ball here, and then somebody comes running from out of frame to block the pocket.
Yeah, okay.
And then eventually they have to throw their sticks down and just start fighting like in hockey.
Yeah, yeah.
We would, of course, have Mike out there in a referee outfit, making sure things didn't get too far out of hand.
Some people are, more prone than others to get kind of nasty, I imagine.
Oh, you nasty. That's what
Get
you
nasty. Like yourself, I take you as maybe you're a biter.
A dirty fighter.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going for the nuts all
Yeah,
day
right,
long.
yeah.
I don't care. Throat punch, nut punch. Yeah. Don't hit first, hit last. That's the way I was taught. Don't ever start it. Don't give them a reason to start it. But if they start it, you be the one to finish it.
Nice.
Which means I need my own personal commentator standing back there Finish him.
Fatality.
Flawless victory. Another rack for Joe there, up 11-10. Again, we're going race to 15. So these guys are 21 racks into this match. And I think that's starting to wear on them just a little bit mentally. Like I say, you see them occasionally rushing shots here or there.
Has it been this close for the whole match here, or have they had about like a 3-game swing at
I
all,
mean,
or-
I think, as I recall, the biggest separation was maybe a 2-game
Really?
separation
Yeah.
or 2-rack separation.
Okay. These guys play together often, or?
Yeah, we were trying to get a little more information on that. I don't know if they're teammates or anything, but yeah, they play. I think they were saying, when I say they, talking about Mike and Robert, I think they were saying that these guys play out of Chrome a lot and get matched up in league together.
Yeah. They seem to be pretty well matched.
Yeah. Calling the push out.
All right.
Not bad. I think it's playable to draw off of the 1 and make contact with the 7, and that 7 would come off of the 2 into the side pocket.
Ooh. Let's see here. That's interesting. It looks like that line's taking it to the point, but yeah, I was going to say he might just cut at that, really. It was kind of a safe play there.
2-way.
Yeah, free shot. All right.
So, not what he had called, so
Looking at a little safety here, probably. Yeah. Nice.
good safety play there by Robbie. Giving it back to Joe. See what he can make of it. Very nice hit.
Could be another safety here. If he just plays a stop shot
Yeah.
off of the 5, it's going to go down towards the 9, maybe.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's a little more finesse. Although that, could have been like a little skid there. It sounded like a little hop of some sort, maybe.
Right.
Trying to play it inside, but
But that's some of what we were talking about earlier, is as the match is going on, there are some shots like that I think they're pushing a little harder than they need to try to make
Sure.
it perfect.
yeah.
But Joe looking this one over, trying to figure out what he's going to make of it. Robbie feels like the 3 ball will go in that corner past the 5. And the way these are spread out, it should be fairly plain and simple run out. I mean, anything could happen, but
Yeah, he did get a little straight here.
a lot of these shots are just kind of letting the cue ball flow where it wants to, not necessarily having to create shape. And he tried to draw that back to create the shape and left himself with a little more angle than he wanted, so it looks like he's calling the bank down in the bottom left corner.
Ooh, close.
What, the cackling in the background? Or what were you laughing?
Oh, I was just taking a look at Mike over
oh
here.
yeah. What's
Relaxed.
That pile of stuff in the corner, yeah.
Yeah, that's Mike. Big pile of Mike.
Did you find out what the doubles meant?
8-ball race tonight.
It is
Oh,
8
okay.
ball, yeah.
So our next matchup with Buck and Jonathan playing Phillip and Mikey Wilt is going to be an 8-ball set.
Oh.
Unfortunate roll.
Yeah, you don't want that to happen on the last 3 balls.
You don't want that to happen on
Or
any
or
of them.
at all. Yeah, I suppose so.
Another out for Joe. He's up 12-10 in the race to 15.
Two ball finds the bucket. Probably going to see a push here. All right, that was not a push, so it looks like Robbie's going to have the option.
Me and Dylan argued about that the other day. I gave it back to him. He said, you can't do that. You can't. Safe.
Quick work, man. Beautiful. That looks great.
Come down here and play a match. Everybody likes to commentate, work on shit.
Nice combo there. Good leave with the 1. Nice gentle stroke. Should leave him good shape on the 3. I don't know if he'll try to play it gently so that he can just shoot the 4 ball, or if he's going to maybe bring this around for the 4-10 combo. See what he's feeling. Okay, 4-10 combo out of play. Going to go ahead and play 4 in the corner.
Could just stop shot for that 6 in the bank there potentially.
Yeah.
Maybe a touch or draw. Contemplating.
Thinking.
Enhance. Like it is in the movies. All right. Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a graphic I should work on, is whenever somebody's thinking about their... Oh, wow.
Ooh.
What a sick
double
lead.
points there. Huh? Came off of both of them. But yeah, little light bulb, little wheel turning.
No, well, yeah, I was thinking about
Little
the
buffering sign.
spinning wheel to superimpose over someone's face, buffering.
Oh, just right over their head.
Yep.
Yeah, I like that.
Got to watch this one because I think he's probably going to want to draw. Okay. Feels like he can sneak this in the side. I'll be interested to see where it puts the 7 after that. Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
same
Okay.
pocket. Just got to put it in there, you know? It was that easy, huh?
Shooting like a Greco over here. My name's
Oh.
Austin. I can just make a shot.
Yeah, well, if you shoot... I won't say that. I'll wait.
Unfavorable little bump there from the 10, leaving him the bank shot in the upper left corner.
He seems to like the bank, though, I think. This didn't land too bad. Yeah.
Watch
Sweet.
the roll. Okay, very good.
Yeah, if he was playing like me, he would have missed that one. But
No, he would have made it, but it would have scratched.
oh, yeah. Definitely.
So Joe's up 13-10. And again, they are going to 15. No takers on the break. Does have shape on the 1. Yeah, a little funky bridge position may make it a little difficult to get the shape he wants on the 2, but able to bring it around.
9 ball.
Calling 9.
I see this 2 kind of squirt over there by the 4. Ooh. It'd have been nice if it hit it pretty full, but he's got options.
Now you just draw, carry him off the 2, run the 10 all the way up, call it a day.
Yeah, you know,
Or you can go defense, whatever.
I liked that shot if he'd kind of drew to that 4 ball and allowed that 2 to come off both those rails behind that 5-6 there, but a little different with bird's eye view here. Just put that in there.
Side pocket with a touch of follow.
Yeah, I think that 5 goes by the 7 there, so might as well keep it simple. Likewise, I think that 6, he's going to put it in the side.
In the bottom side.
No, I think in between that 8 and 10.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of stun it over.
Stunning.
Stunning.
A cunning array of stunts.
That. Yeah.
A little too close for comfort.
Couple letters rearranged there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Oh no.
Let's see how Joe feels about this one. Calling that corner down there. Now, in my opinion, this is kind of touchy because they've both had a little bit of issue running a ball past the side pockets lately, or today, I should say. So, Robbie is calling it all the way down, top left corner as we are looking here. Ooh, very good.
All right. A nice shot there from Robbie.
Watch out.
That looks like it's corner rooked.
I can't tell. If you look at,
Yeah.
well, he's standing there, so.
I don't know, man. That doesn't look good.
Yeah, I think you're right. Choosing to push out here. I would assume Joe will have no problem taking that push out. Should be able to get the breakout with the 2 and the 5 there. Hooked himself behind a 6, unfortunately.
And 8-ball's like right in that one rail path there, so what do you do here? You just gotta go two rails around the corner, it looks like, huh? I wouldn't want to jump that close.
I'm seeing a 5 rail shot here.
Naturally. Oh. I wish you could draw that line on the table.
Well, right, I know.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, I wish I had a little telestrator.
Yeah.
But
I
Go.
don't see that one.
you don't think that would?
I agree on those first 3 rails, but I think after that it's hitting the 9 or the...
Whatever. Playing pool, not geometry. Leave me alone.
Oh, yeah. Some people can. I can't. Ah, yeah, that's true.
Well, no, that's the thing. You hit it with right spin.
Mm-hmm.
After it contacts the second rail, then you hit it again with left spin. And
Yes.
Have you not ever watched Venom do his trick shots?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Venomous trickery.
Man, here he might just go straight at the rail and turn it a lot. Straight, kind of near where that 8-ball is, that first diamond kind of.
Yeah, possible.
Say something crazy happens.
Yeah, looks like it.
Good hit.
Should have called that, huh? Did he?
No, I think he just called a hit.
Yeah, just a hit. Yeah. Man, in 10 ball, it's like, call something, right? I would think.
Yeah, Tim Morgan was chiming in earlier with that similar question of,
Yeah.
in his opinion, it's always good to call something.
I would think so, yeah.
Not even calling a defensive shot or a safety, just call something.
Yeah, if in 10 ball, if I'm playing a safety, I just don't say anything. Like here, maybe call the 10 if you get behind it.
Call the 10 ball.
Yeah.
Wow, it's
right.
it's like you've played this before. Holy smokes.
Ooh, got a better than 9 ball there.
I think I want the 10 ball. I may change my mind in a minute.
Being down a couple racks this close to the end, I can see it calling this, but I don't know. I'd still
Yeah,
be tempted
and,
to do the run out.
I wouldn't hate shooting this in his position where he is now, but I would give myself a little cut and kind of draw behind that 4-9 too. Yeah, so there, he could have had a safety as well, but makes that combo more difficult.
Do you have any plans in the works to have yourself on one of these live streams anytime soon?
I don't personally know. Although I have had some people talk to me about doing it. Recently I heard actually.
Hey, Austin, you want to do it?
Yeah, you want to do it? You want to do it on camera? Yeah. So, no, actually, I had the most recent thing. I guess someone brought up to me was Ed. Someone, I guess, said Ed himself was like, hey, we should play. So
That would be fun.
yeah, I would like that. I need to play a rematch with Alex at some point as well. Might end up doing that one first, but
Nice.
we will see. I do enjoy playing with both of them. Ed, I get to play with a little more often, but me and him always do have a good time. Yeah, I think he got there.
I think he can see the 7. I don't think he can see as much of it as he wants.
Man, I think he can make it. Yeah, I know that these challenge matches are booking up quick, aren't they? As soon as you put that up there, it's just a few days, it seems, and then
Yeah, February filled up pretty quickly. I know Mike had mentioned earlier that the offer for March is out there, and he's still waiting on some folks to get back with him, fill those positions.
it's a friendly little bump on the 10 ball.
Quan, not a tournament. This is just a showdown. We do these every couple weeks. Friendly matches where guys will just kind of call each other out, and they set up their own format, their own race. And looks like Robbie gave Joe that one. Puts Joe up on the hill. Yeah, so Quan, like I was saying, not a formal tournament or anything. Just these guys are playing for glory, or if they've got a bag of cookies that they're playing for on the side, that's up to them. But yeah, like I say, every other week, try to do these showdown matches. We've got this one right now. We've got a Scotch doubles coming up next. We will restart the stream for that. And then after the Scotch doubles, we've got one more singles after that. So a couple matches scheduled for tomorrow. So a lot of pool playing for the next couple of days. 10 on the break. But
Are they playing that?
10 spots.
Okay. Yeah, did you see? I mean, I assume that you've answered Quan's message from earlier about the location.
Oh, yeah. I did. I don't know if he had stepped away at the time, but yeah, Quan, this is out of Doc Penny's Billiards in Hot Springs, Arkansas. Don't know if you heard me or not earlier. I know some people will step away from time to time. Just out of curiosity, where are you watching from?
Play it safe.
I always like to know where we have viewers at. Robbie's calling us safe here.
That happened pretty quick. I didn't get a good look at that. Must have been good.
Yeah, it was a good hit. Kicked at the one ball. He actually called the 8 in the side. So Quan checking in from San Antonio. We'll greatly appreciate that. Hopefully you like what we're putting on, and
Yeah.
we'll keep checking in from time to time. Make sure and like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you know when we go live. Like I say, with 2 more matches set up after this, we'll be restarting the stream with new data for the players. And if you hit that notification bell, you'll know when we're live.
Quan, I'm curious. Where did you find out about the stream? Did it was it some advertising or just see it live on Facebook maybe?
I know right when we had started, Mike had shared things on Facebook, and I know one of the groups that both he and I are in is the Pool Is Not Dead group,
Yeah.
which has a lot of followers on Facebook. So I don't know. I did not get the Mike. Did you share that one? Okay. My only problem with that one.
That was actually a neat win. Yeah. Oh, it was? Yeah. So I have
You got your choice.
Okay. Corner.
Quan says it showed up on his stream just because he's watching pool videos all the time. That's cool.
That's awesome.
Love it when that happens.
Yeah.
Maybe that means the hashtags that I put in the description are helping. I was hoping that would get people to see these a little bit more. Yeah, I can't remember. Are any of the places around here, Mike, are they doing BCA still? Maybe one or the other, one or two other locations of town, or?
I don't think so at all.
Okay, yeah. A couple years ago,
Beezers maybe? I don't know.
well, I meant here in town.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, a couple years ago we had a different pool hall that we were playing out of that had APA and BCA, but BCA is kind of fallen off the radar here in Hot Springs. That's not to say, I mean, I know it's played in other parts of the state here in Arkansas, but
Table's kind of opened up now. Joe with ball in hand. Let's see.
I'd go ahead and go with a 4-10 combo.
Yeah.
It's a tough shot, but why not?
Yeah, the carom there. You know,
Right.
no big deal.
I'm going to draw this back a little bit, hold shape for the 5. Otherwise, yeah, put the cue ball on that side.
Get away from that 9 ball. Man.
I had my head turned there. Did he just put a little too much on it, or did he get an unfriendly bump off of something, or what happened?
He got kind of on the wrong angle, just a little on the 5, so he had to come 3 rails and was playing for a little window between the 9 and
This is a
7
nice hit.
there. Man, I think he called that pocket.
He did. Holy
yeah,
smokes.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
wow.
So that's
I'm,
how that works.
hopefully I saved the replay in time. See it again. He did call that bottom corner or bottom side pocket.
All right.
Fantastic. Back to our live view.
No. Man.
Catching an unfavorable roll.
Just when you think you're done.
They pull you back in. Yeah, you talked about being on the wrong side of the ball that you wanted.
Yeah.
I always like everything, it reminds me of a fucking song. Sorry, guys. But yeah,
Yes.
the,
Or a movie.
yes.
Don't sell yourself short.
Thank you.
Okay.
5-finger death punch.
Uh-huh.
I ended up on the wrong side of heaven, but the righteous side of hell.
Okay.
Just, it's a good
Yeah.
quote. Everybody loves the 5-finger death tickle. Calling the corner here. What do you feel about that, Austin? You got any
I
scratch
hate it.
worries?
I hate it.
Do you really? Well,
Oh, yeah.
you like the bank?
No, I mean, I just don't like any of it.
Oh, okay. To hell with it all.
I'd be kicking myself right here like, God damn it. Oh, he hit that good, though, huh?
Nicely done.
Yeah, I do like that a little better than trying to play that with inside, though. Just go ahead and get it over there.
Rockin' Robbie. Bringing him another rack in. Joe's still on the hill. But Robbie is not done battling. Like one of my mentors always taught me, battle, battle, battle. You remember that guy saying that?
Yeah.
Such a dick.
And here he is. Battling it out.
Can't wait to get on there with you, Greco. I want to talk about slumps while you're in the middle.
Oh,
Talk about
Mike,
that now.
in case anyone doesn't know, Mike has a new call name here. He's now known as the Slump Buster.
The slump?
The
Buster.
Slump Buster.
Do tell.
Bust your slump right up.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I got you.
Yeah, get you right back in. He busts his own slump, though.
I did.
Yeah. Just,
Did you play Thursday?
yeah, I did play Thursday. Yes, I did.
Did you play well?
Man, I played pretty good on Thursday, actually.
See?
So there you go. Yeah. My slump has been busted.
Andy's tried so hard.
No. It's it's a funny because it's pertinent to this. Again,
There's a song.
Yes, it's a musical reference, but I listen to Bob and Tom in the morning, and they talked about when Derek Jeter, he went on one late night show, and he was talking about the slump that he was in, and somebody suggested putting on a gold thong, and he did, and Bob and Tom wrote a song off of it, just a slump busting gold thong. So
All right.
That's what shut up, Austin.
Maybe that's the secret. Mike doesn't need no gold thong.
He's a living slump buster. Who was it did that originally? Was it Moody Blues or was it just an old-fashioned love song?
That would be Three Dog Night.
Three Dog Night. Okay. Did that go all the way in and out?
Let's get a replay.
Roll back that beautiful bean footage.
All right. Enhance.
Enhance. I don't have the enhancement capability yet. No, it did not go all the way in. It just bobbled excessively. Looks like he's going to try a kick shot combo on the 10.
What else? It's kind of like, it really is kind of the only thing. I mean, you could try to cut it with the kick, cut the tube. Although I think that same angle, if you were to cut it so perfect to make the 2, you're scratching by the 10.
And
there.
that's but I'm worried he's
It's
going to
also
come off.
it could scratch that way too. Yeah. See that? I mean, that was the angle.
Do you see that? Did you like that?
Did you see that?
Did you like what you did there?
It's getting intense, man.
I know.
I like it.
I'm a wigwam. I'm a teepee. I'm too tense. Dad jokes. Gotta love them.
4 hours more. Shit.
Just a slum busting gold thong.
That's a good shot.
It was a dandy.
Technically you could cut that, huh? Down the corner. 8-ball's holding them from scratching, looks like.
Yep.
Call it 7 in the corner.
Yep. Good call. It's one of those times you wish you could call both of them.
Yeah. Right.
Calling the 10 ball. Bottom left corner. Going for the carom, it looks like.
Yeah, cue ball on the 10. Let's see. Wow.
That was nice. I think we got Ladies League. Is it going on in the background, or was that? No, Ladies League's over, isn't it?
Good shot, Joe. Good shot, man. That's what you you kind of had to think that was going to happen there.
Hey, Joe, where are you going with that 9 ball straight in?
Just got to draw out of this one. Looks like.
Draw with a ton of
Maybe
right.
not. I don't know what he's doing. Yeah, that was it. You're all over there. Yeah.
Bank or cut? I like the cut.
I never banked that ball, man.
It's unanimous. He's going to bank now.
It is unanimous.
way.
We have decided. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
All right.
Congratulations to Joe on his victory over Robbie Burchfield. Great showing, gentlemen. Like to thank everybody for tuning in. Like to thank our sponsors, Cutting Edge Q Services, Emerald Media, Doc Pennies, of course, Stevens Lawn Care, and CJ's Downtown Billiards. So, Austin, thanks for helping out with the commentary.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, man.
Guys, everybody make sure to like, subscribe, share. Make sure and hit that notification bell so that you know when we go live. We're going to go live again here in hopefully 15 minutes or so. So we will see you in a little bit.